So this is a nice little last minute surprise. I finished work at 3 o'clock on a Friday. I text the wife and said, "Ooh, it's a lovely evening. Be great for a wild camp." And she texts back and said, "Go for it." Thank you, darling wife. So I just shot down to Meldon Reservoir. I'm going to go to the same place I went to before. Only a short walk because it's quite late. Sun is setting. Won't be up for very long. So I'm just trying to find a little spot that I saw another chap camp at before, which looked rather nice. So I'm just heading down there now. It's only going to be a short, quick camp. Got to head back early in the morning, but just a nice evening to get out. Sunset's looking lovely. Hopefully I might get some good pictures of it. And yeah, just have a nice, quiet little wild camp in a spot I haven't been to, which looks great on the map. So fingers crossed, it'll be a nice one. I need to get over this river at some point, and that seems to be the only gap, which is a locked gate and a very wide section of river. Hopefully I'll find somewhere up here where I can get over. There's a weird little cave. Spooky. Someone's probably watching this going, "You're going the wrong way, you idiot." Or just up ahead there's a bridge. Hopefully it's the latter. Well, this opens up beautifully up here. I'm going to check my map and see where camping is allowed, just to make sure I'm on the correct pink section. And pick somewhere fairly close to the river. So I've got a nice water source. Maybe not here.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be.
So that doesn't look the flattest of spots over there, but it does look a lovely spot if I can get across it. The rapids all the way up here and waterfalls. Haven't seen a crossing yet, so if I can get there, it'll be a noisy night with the water, but a beautiful spot. Let's keep trekking and have a look. So there's places where you can think, well, I could get over here, it's not that deep. Then you can't get up the bank on the other side. Let's keep looking. So it's looking like that's probably going to be the only place to pitch up a tent, I think, over there, that spot I just showed you. It's just trying to get to it. I'm going to have to walk all the way back down now, so I don't think there's any crossing further up. I kept going as far as I could see, and I couldn't see anywhere where it was either shallow enough to get over the other side, or if there was an exit point on the other side. So if it was shallow with rocks, there was just a bank with brambles and bushes. So I'm going to head back down further and see if I can find somewhere I can tack my way back across it and get back there. No, my luck, there'll probably be someone walk past me on the way down and nick that spot. Right, let's see where we go. Well, I didn't want to film myself crossing at that point. It was precarious enough as it was, trying to balance without holding my phone to film it. This is where I find out that it's actually about a 45-degree angle up here, or soaking wet. It is splashing a bit underfoot. And yeah, it's boggy marsh. Let's have a look at this bit. It's a bit squelchy. Not sure where else I can go other than here. It is quite squodgy underfoot there. There's no wind, so I haven't got to worry about pegs staying in. It's just not ideal soaking your tent and your inner rather when it's not actually wet or raining. Maybe I'll have another look around and see what there is. Okay, just gone a bit further away from the river. It's a bit of a slope, but it's a lot drier. Certainly not squelchy. Massive rock right in the middle, of course, just under the ground. I think this is going to have to be home for the night. See how it goes. So the ground's soaking wet, and so in my attempt to keep my bag and stuff dry, I put my bag on the poncho. This time I've checked. My water cap is closed. The bag hasn't rolled over. So I'm not going to lose my water and get soaking wet. Hopefully. So going back to my notes on the previous video where I did the addendum afterwards because it didn't show, for some reason didn't record. This is the useless flap that they put as an air vent. As you can see, I can't get my hands inside it unless I move the tent. So I've made a little incision just down here, if you can see it just there, and I slide the poles in, little bars I've got, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, so now you can see I've got the bars in, got a decent amount of space for air to come through. You can bend these a bit more. The bar's locked in now, tucked into the little slip, and yeah, won't go anywhere in the wind like the others. The foam pads that I used did. Seemed to work in Brecon Beacons last weekend, although it was very, very still. There's a bit of a breeze tonight, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Much better than the previous setup. Okay, so another little tip for particularly anyone new starting out on camping. You rarely get a flat level spot, and this is on a bit of a slope, so this will be a good test tonight. My foil mat that I have, which is a little foam padded mat I got from AliExpress. And if you can see it, but I put strips down each panel, probably see it more on there, of silicone sealant, just your normal bathroom silicone sealant on every bit, so it grips like mad now. It's really hard to get it in and out of the bag actually, to slide it. And on the back of my pad, my sleeping mat, I put the same going in the opposite direction, so if I slide one way or the other, it should grip both sides. I did have this set up when I was at Brecon Beacons with Wild Astro. We were on a flat ground, so I didn't notice any difference, but tonight should be a good test because there's a fair slope from here. And luckily I've misjudged the placement of my tent, and I've got a nice big rock just under there. It's not sharp, just might cause my knees a problem if I lay on my front. Right, let's get the rest of the tent set up. So much easier collecting that. I know I've got to squeeze it out, but still a lot easier. So squashy down there. Lovely moon out. I know I keep banging on about it, but I love this tent and I love this vestibule. I mean, to have this much space, literally it's 1.5 meters from there to there, 1.6 actually, and 3.2 meters across. There's just all the space in the world. I'm sitting on a chair, sitting up. I'm 6'4". I fit in here. My head's nowhere near the ceiling. Huge amount of space, and for the weight and the pack size, just can't recommend this enough. I'm sure it's not going to be the best tent in the world if I was sitting on top of a mountain in 60-mile-an-hour winds, but maybe one day I'll get a Hilleberg and that will do the job for that one. But I'm definitely spoilt with this space, and I will miss it if I do have to get something else. Consider it. Have a look, guys. It is a great tent, awesome price, and very lightweight, and very small. My bed for the night. Right, so that's everything set up. I don't think it's going to be a cold night tonight. Doesn't feel chilly at all. Last week at the Brecon Beacons it got down to about 2 degrees and I was sweltering in this. If anything, I was just too hot. So probably going to be a very warm one tonight, but I don't mind that. So as I said before, this is a very last minute decision to come out tonight. So I thought I was going to have to go to the shops and get some food, but I managed to find a tin of Heinz spaghetti bolognese, which I decanted into here. So I'm going to get some water on and heat that up. And I saved myself a rhubarb cloudy cider from last week as well, so I'll enjoy that. Right, let's get the stove on and get the food going. So as you may have seen, I became another victim of the soya split bag issue as I was squeezing it in. Apparently they rectified this problem, but obviously they haven't. So yeah, there's a leak in the bag. So I'll be contacting Soya to get a new bag. Everyone keeps talking about the CNOC bag to use, which I might have to invest in, but yeah, I'll definitely get a replacement from them. Right, so my spag bol is done. That's boiling. Ooh. It's quite a nice evening. It's not cold at all. Yeah, that's a bit hot, that. But I'm enjoying my rhubarb cider. I think a spoon for this one. It looks a bit messy in there. Let's have a go. Hot. It'll fill me up. Not exactly gourmet food, but that'll do. It's quite nice. I think it's about 75p, so can't really grumble, can you? Well, it was quite nice. Spaghetti bolognese. It filled a hole. But my God, was it messy. Note to self, don't choose long stringy pasta next time I come out. But then again, as I say, it wasn't planned. And yeah, it was warm, it was tasty. It should see me through the night. Right, I think I'm going to get a coffee on now. I've just about finished the cider. And maybe a hot chocolate, possibly. Maybe a mix of the both. Who knows? Right, see you in a bit. So it's just gone 10 o'clock. I'm on my second hot chocolate. God, that light's bright. Probably going to call it a night now. I just tried my hand at a little bit of astrophotography, so I'll put some pictures just up here now, so you can have a look, see your thoughts. Obviously last week I was out with Rich from Wild Astro at Brecon Beacons, so he was teaching me a bit about nighttime photography and astrophotography. Obviously I've only got a phone, so it's whatever my Samsung Galaxy will do. Comes out okay, I think. It's not too bad. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the video, and if you like the pics, let me know. Any comments, let me know. Tips, and yeah, any constructive criticism on the photographs, much appreciated. Happy to hear them. So yeah, I'm going to hit the sack in a minute, and I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully it'll be a nice, clear, bright one. Maybe get a sunrise. I'm going to get up fairly early, so I've got to head back quite quickly. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
Morning YouTube. Well, I had a pretty good sleep last night actually, apart from the usual toilet breaks. Weird thing happened though. I think the Dartmoor Pixies were out and about last night. I set my alarm for 7 o'clock, and I've just woken up and it's 7:45, and my alarm is still set for 7 o'clock. But it shows that it's been snoozed 3 times. Maybe I woke them up, and maybe they switched it on snooze. Who knows? Frustratingly, it's just started raining, which is annoying, but here you go. Get up and get a cup of coffee on the go, I think. Right, see you in a bit. Well, not quite the clear sunny morning I'd hoped for, but it could be worse. It's a bit of a driving rain across the bottom there. You can't really see it on the camera, but it's going sideways. It's going to be fun. Look at that stunning sunrise. Rain is coming down. It's weird, it's like sheets sideways. It's only light at the moment, so it's not too bad. A little bit windy, so hopefully you can hear me. Got the kettle on, so just going to get a coffee down here and then get packed up and head off, seeing as the Pixies made me late. Well, it's not an ideal morning, but it could be worse. I had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Only woke, well, a couple of times. Definitely didn't wake up and switch the alarm off. That was really weird, because I was wrapped up in my bag and I can't get my arms out unless I undo the zip to get my shoulders out to reach over and get the phone to turn the alarm off. So it's very odd that my phone was not only snoozed, but snoozed 3 times, yet still showing it was set for 7 o'clock. Those pesky Pixies get everywhere. Well, I'm going to have my coffee. I've gone for bag coffee again today. Might try something different next time. Bring out my Wakeiko Nano Presso, give that a go, and get packed up and head off. Right, that was my spot last night. Bit of flattened grass, nothing else. As always, leave no trace. Now I've got to find my way back down to the river crossing and get back to the car in about 15 minutes. Game on. Well, I got across the river quickly. That's only because I stepped and went straight in. So yeah, water up to my ankles and wet feet. It's the problem, it doesn't matter how waterproof your shoes are, which these are okay. Never had a problem with them before. But if it goes above your ankles, it doesn't really matter. You're getting wet. Right. Quick march to the car. Well, the wind and rain has really started to pick up now. Be a good test of my cover on my pack, because it's not attached. So it's still on at the moment. Hasn't come off yet. Not completely covered, but I got it bogged right out on the back of it. So yeah, it seems to be okay. It's pretty windy. We shall see. So guys, only a short, quick video. As I say, last minute job this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Any comments, please put below. I always answer everyone back because I'm not popular enough to be too busy. And yeah, if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I think I hit about 140, 139 subscribers last night, so I'm quite chuffed with that, 10 in a day. But if you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit the notification bell so you'll see my upcoming videos. And yeah, so just thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Up on my wet feet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.